guys, Kat here. Today we have a 10-10-10 workout. So what this means is we're gonna have 10 minutes of cardio, 10 minutes of strength, and then 10 minutes of abs. I'll be using the dumbbells for most of the cardio and strength moves, and I have 15 pounds and 10 pounds. Remember to use the weight that's best for you. Every exercise will be 50 seconds on with 10 seconds rest. And let's get warmed up. Alright guys, let's warm up nice and easy, starting with the jumping jacks. So touch the hands to the top, jump the feet out wide. Remember, if this is too much, you can always just tap out to the side instead. Just get those arms going. Keep it going. Get that breath ready, because we got some fun cardio to start out with. Oh my. 3, 2, 1, and nice and easy, shake it out. All right, let's get into some squats with a butt kick. So squat down, and then keep the butt in the back. Sink it down, and try to keep your back nice and flat. We don't want to lean forward too much. You want to hinge from the hips, sink midfoot to heel, keeping your back nice and flat. Come up, and then kick that butt. Some people can squat lower than parallel, but if you can't, that's okay. Just try to get at least parallel if your body allows it. Oh yeah. Remember to listen to your body. If you can't go parallel quite yet, it's okay. It just means you have some flexibility work to do, and that's fun. Oh yeah. Let's get one more. All right, go ahead, balance it out. Woo. All right, let's get those arm circles going. Try to keep bouncing now, but if it's too much right now, we're in cat. I just woke up. It's 5 in the morning. They can slow it down. But remember, it's your own pace. Do whatever you feel like doing today. Push yourself just a little bit. All right, bring it on back. Big circles. Hopefully you guys like the sounds of the crickets outside. We're still in the dungeon right now. 3, 2, 1, and crisscross the arms. Really try to squeeze that back to open up the chest. Get that back nice and warmed up. Still trying to find a permanent filming location that will be perfect for these workouts. 3, 2, 1, and let's go with some back lunges. So alternate legs, sink it down, bring it back. Oh yeah. It's like 80 degrees right now. It's actually quite nice. Quite nice. It's a bit humid. I'm going to be super sweaty by the end of this. I think you probably will be too. A few more guys. And let's go one more on each side. Really warming up those legs. Getting them ready because we will be doing lunges today. And bounce out. Get some regular butt kicks going. Remember, you can always go back to walking it out just like we did with the squat. 3, 2, 1, and feet out wide. Let's go side to side. Warming up laterally with some movement, but also a nice stretch. Keep it going, guys. Finish it out. Hop, hop, hop. A few more. Let's go 2 more. Woo, last one. And shake it out. All right, one more move, guys, and then we'll be ready to get started. So let's go with some mountain climbers. Really warming up the shoulders, getting ready to be in that plank position. Hands on the shoulders. Drive your knees in. Keep your core strong. Tuck into that belly button. That sounds funny. Keep going. Remember, it doesn't have to be super speedy because this is just the warm up. Let's go for 3, 2, 1, and let's get started. Cardio for 10 seconds. I'm going to grab a dumbbell. I'm going to grab my lower weight, so a 10, and only one of them. Now what I'm going to do here is you're going to slip under like there's a pole, squeeze that core, and then you're going to go up like you're shooting a free throw, and hopefully you don't hit anything on the ceiling. So get it going. That bell has rung. Sink it down. If the impact of that jump is too much, you can either drop the weight and or come up on the tippy toes instead. Still squeeze that core as you slip underneath, come up on the tippy toes. So it's up to you if you use weight. There's a little bit of the garage door right there. Almost hit that. Keep it going. Sinking it down, up. Sinking it down, 10 seconds. Finish it out, guys. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right, alternating back lunge with a chop. I'll keep this weight. It's up to you what you want to do. So, back lunge, you're gonna chop towards the knee that's in front. Squeeze the core. So, shoo, and switch, and switch. Now, if it's too much to jump, that's okay. You can go ahead, just do that back lunge, and twist, twist. This is an all cardio strength and abs movement, really, to be honest. Heart rate's coming up. Whew. You got that nice static lunge, static sinking lunge, and that twist for that core. So this move is just awesome. Some of you are like, yeah, Kat, real awesome. Keep going. Okay, skipping the dumbbell pulls. Again, you don't have to use the weight. I'm going to, just because it's fun. If you can't get the coordination down, slow it down. So, bring it up. You're bring your back leg up and skip. So this is one that you can drop the weight. If you need to slow it down, switch. Then this leg that was just in back, step down in front, bring the other leg in back. Again, if you can't get it down right away, slow it down. This is a video. You can always rewind it. Or, if you're doing this twice, get it the second time. Again, awesome standing abs move. Keep it up, guys. Whew. I love cardio. All right, burpee, clean and press. I'm gonna switch out, grab a 15. So start with in the right hand. You're gonna sink down, clean it. Use those hips, squeeze your butt, clean, press, down, come down for a burpee, and then switch. Don't forget the jump at the top. You want to get a full burpee. Another thing, when you're picking up that dumbbell for the clean and press, make sure you're not leaning over like this. You want a nice flat back, sink down and pick it up. Just like a squat, press, back, and down. Keep that core strong as you jump back into plank. Again, you gotta protect that lower back and that body. That beautiful body. Finish it out, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, dumbbell swing and step. So I'm gonna show you just with the swing. If you have a kettlebell, go ahead and use it. I'm gonna stick with my 15, holding it like together, like this. Swings. Squeeze your butt. Now you're not coming to a full squat. Hinge from the hips, slight bend in the knees. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your core. If you're ready, when you bring it up, after it rests for a second in the air, that's when you move. You don't want to move while it's swinging. Just again, to protect that lower back. Squeeze that booty. Woo! Pop. So you really don't want to use too much weight in this one. You don't need to. Protect that body. Keep it up, guys. Yes. Woo. When in doubt, smile it out. Hey. Okay, I'm done. Switch lunge, knee pull. I'm gonna grab my 10. So back to that switch lunge. Switch, whichever leg is in front, drive your knee in, bring it back. Make sure you bring it back. And switch. So notice how I bring the dumbbell up higher, so that way I have to crunch a little bit more. Whew. Switch. Really drive that knee. Again, really hitting that core. If it's too much to jump, you already know it, just walk it out. We're over half of the cardio. 10 seconds. Keep it up, guys. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh goodness. Okay. Single arm jack presses for 5 and then a 1 arm burpee. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it down. Separate your feet wide. Bring it up with the other arm safely with that back nice and flat. If that's too much, press and tap. 5 times. If you can't do a one-handed burpee, plant the dumbbell on the ground. Do a regular burpee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it up, guys. Remember, it's a mindset. If you tell yourself that you're not having fun and that you feel weak, that's what's gonna happen. But if you convince yourself, I'm strong, I got this, it'll be a lot easier. Drop the weight, 2 squat jumps. 1, 2, 4, running man. Opposite arm, opposite leg. 2, 3, 4. Real long strides. I learned running man from Jillian Michaels. I used to do her videos all the time in college. 1, 2, 4. She's one of the main reasons I got started. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it up, guys. 1, 2. We only have 2 more moves after this, and then we're on a strength. So it's not so bad. 1, 2, 4. Okay. 4 half burpees, 1 regular burpee. Starting that plank position just like we did for the mountain climbers in the warm-up. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump all the way up. Burpee. Come back down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just start to feel it in your core. If it's too much, drive a knee in. 4 total. Woo! Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Any second now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just like you. When's the timer coming? All right, 2 shuffles and a kick. Then we're done with cardio. Sink down low. Move with the outside leg. 1, 2, kick. 1, 2, kick. Doesn't really matter which leg you kick. I find it easier to do my inside leg because my outside leg is stabilizing from doing the shuffles. Try to maintain a nice flat back while you sink down low. I know it's hard, but try it. Try it. Form, so important. Oh yeah, that booty though. Finish it out, guys. Almost to strength. Woo! 1, 2, kick. 1, 2, kick. 1, 2, kick. 1, 2. Okay, 10 seconds. We're on to strength. I'm gonna grab 1 15-pound dumbbell, stabilizing on my right leg, single leg deadlift. So bend that right leg slightly. Keep your torso back nice and flat. Sink down, single leg, bring it up. You're gonna curl and bring it back down. Again, nice flat back. If the single leg deadlift isn't working for you, because some days your balance is not so good, it's okay. Plant that leg slightly in back and then be on that tippy toe. You're still gonna lean forward, hinging from the hips. You feel the stretch in that front leg. Bring it up, bring your foot closer, and curl. So you're still putting most of the weight on that stabilizing leg. It just doesn't require as much balance. Make sure you don't curl. If you're stumbling, wait until you're planted. Whoop. Same for the deadlift. Wait until you're totally situated. All right, we get the other side right away. So one side might be more challenging. Don't be too surprised. Okay, this is fun. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Feels good. Bring it up. Woo! You see that sweat fly? That's fun. Sink it. Bring it up. Stabilize. Curl. Stay strong. Oh, baby. Bring it up. And curl. And down. And stable. Nice job, guys. Almost there. Ooh, baby, hamstrings and booty. And biceps. Really feeling it. That calf will also start to feel it. Okay, woo! RDLs. So we're really crushing the hamstrings right now. What you want to do is grab both weights, have your feet close together. You want to maintain a nice flat back. Pop your butt like you're a pinup girl. Sink it down. My thumbs are touching against my knees and my legs. And squeeze up, squeeze shoulder blades together. Sink down. Nice flat back. You're a big bug. Bring it up and squeeze. Oh yeah, that's spider. So that spider from the last video was gone, which is good because it's been like 4 days. I wondered if it was alive. No, I saw it moving. Anyway, keep going. Cat thoughts for the day. Push your butt back. Make sure you're not making this a squat. You want your legs not straight, but slightly bent. You want to make sure you're not like this, and then you sink down into that squat, because then you'll just make it more of a quad movement. All right, wide squat, tiptoe raise. I'm not going to use any weight, because this one is really fun. So toes facing out, sink down into a squat, push your butt back, sink in the heels, raise onto your toes, lift up, still on my toes, still on my toes. Squeeze, so you should feel this in your calves, balance, and bring it down, still on the toes, balls the feet. Now plant it. Sink down, come back up. Think about squeezing your hips together. I know it's kind of a weird concept because your hips are facing forward, but that's going to help you to stay balanced. This is fun. Up, squeeze. You should feel this in the inner thighs especially. Squeeze your quads. Sink down, still in the balls of the feet. Yeah, there's so much sweat. This is good. It's okay. Whenever I'm like really warm, I'm like, you know what? It's better than snow. And then I get happy again. Okay, bent arm side raises. I'm gonna grab my 10s because this is shoulder work. I don't need a lot of weight. Roll your shoulder blades back and down. Bend your arms to 90. Squeeze your core, raise it up. I like to stagger my feet for more stability. I find it more comfortable. Really think about using lateral deltoids, so the side part of those shoulders, right here, that nice cap, to raise up these dumbbells. Keep it nice and controlled. We don't want to use our body weight to bring it up or down. We want to make sure control up, control down. Bring it back to 90. If you need to drop the weight to a lighter weight, highly recommend it. These days I don't lift as heavy as I did a few months ago. Whew. Okay, so wide rows. It's just preference right now. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my 15s and I'm gonna regret this decision. Let's have your feet close together, so like bend in the knees, lean forward and flat back. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Okay, so wide rows. Again, squeezing shoulder blades together. It's really easy after a while to come up like this, but make sure you just readjust, come back down. Another thing is, if your lower back starts to hurt, shaky, shaky, shaky. Once you feel ready, come back down or drop the weight if it's still not getting better. Keep it going. Ah, mosquito. Apparently, West Nile virus came our way. So every time I see a mosquito now, I'm like, I will end you. 3, 2, 1. Okay, Chaturanga, side plank, start. I'm gonna show you the most advanced version because this is pretty advanced. Have your elbows right next to the body. This is from yoga. So, plank, shift forward a little bit, sink down, using those triceps, press yourself back up, turn, plank, start. So you lift up. Modification, come down to the knees. Still lean forward a little bit, make sure your lower back's not dipping. Sink down, elbows, chafing danger zone, right next to the body. Press yourself up. If you can't, plant your feet, and then press yourself back up. Just make sure you're using your core. And then you can turn to the side, and like here. So you're still working your obliques. And press, and turn, and lift, and back. Nice and controlled. It's all about control. It's like the slowest tricep push-up ever. Pretty much. All right, back lunge, 3-second tiptoe. So you're welcome to use weight in this one. I'm gonna bring a 10 with me on my left hand. Now, bring your left leg back, come up, tiptoe, 3, 2, 1. Now come back. See that? You literally are on the ball of your foot. 1, 2, 3 for 3 seconds. The first few are a bit wobbly, then they get better, most of the time at least. 3, 2, 1. If this isn't working for you with the weight, see how that works? I just dropped it. Just like whatever. Just like all my Tamagotchis. I'm kidding. I gave them to my mom instead. Like when we had a basketball game, my mom was just sitting on the bleachers with like 4 Tamagotchis from all the girls. Please take care of my virtual baby. She loved it, I think. Okay, we got the other side. You're welcome to use weights. You don't have to. I'm not gonna, I just want to concentrate on balance. So, sink down, bring it up, 3, 2, 1, down. Sink it. Now, for those back lunges, make sure when you do them, your front leg isn't hyperextended like this, and it's not shooting forward, okay? You want to maintain a nice 90 degrees if possible. If your knees shoot a little bit forward over the toes, it might mean that you just have longer legs, and that's best for you. So, as long as you're distributing your weight mid-foot to heel, and you think about sinking straight down, you're okay. You're in the clear. It's pretty much a myth if your knees shoot forward. Some people physically can't help it. All right, forearm curls. I'm getting tens. Last one in strength, guys. Getting those forearms, roll your shoulder blades back and down like a bicep curl. Palms facing towards the hips, and curl. So this is a curl for those forearms. You should feel this on the top of the forearms. Keep your elbows in. It's really easy to go like this. Shoot them out. You want them right next to your sides, right next to that sweat. Sticky body. Sweaty, sticky body. We're so gross. But we're almost to abs. So like whatever. Squeeze your core. Keep going. Nice job, guys. 10 seconds. Finish it out. And then we're on to abs because we love to get our abs. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Done. 10 seconds. All right, suitcase with a Russian twist. I'm going to grab a 10. You don't need to add weight. You just use your own body weight. Most advanced version. Head and shoulders, feet off the ground. Crunch in, twist to one side, bring it back. Crunch in, twist, and bring it back. If this is too much, you're going to have your hands planted in front of you, or sorry, in back of you. Lean back, crunch in. If that's good enough, awesome. If you still can't do that, plant your heels on the ground, twist. Just stick with regular Russian twists, okay? So whatever is best for you today, that's what you're gonna do. Keep that core strong. If your lower back starts to hurt, I want you to reset. Just stick with Russian twists. with your heels planted. Keep it going, guys. Sink it. Crunch it. Okay, next up, knee in, plank kick under. Okay, so come into a plank position. So sweaty. I'm so sweaty. It's so fun. Okay, so drive knee in, kick under. So notice how you twist. Knee in, twist, kick under. Now, if this is too much for you, if you can't even do the knee in, I want you to just stick with plank. And some of you are going to be like, can I go on my forearms? Yes, you can do that. You can hold it here. Just make sure your lower back is not dipping. Okay? You can try driving your knees in. There's just not a lot of space. So whatever floats your boat. Or you can always just drive your knee in, twist, bring it back, and skip the kick under. Kick under is most advanced. If you have tight hip flexors, you might start to feel it in those quads. Keep it going. If you start to slip everywhere, I recommend moving to a different location. Just so you can be safe. Okay, 3 side V-ups, 3 crunches, most advanced version. Have your feet slightly in front, left hand planted. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Now just bring your knees in. 1, 2, 3. If both of those are too much, I want you to just stick with that top leg and bring it in. You should feel at the top oblique. Now, if the V-ups are too much, I want you to stick with crunches instead. Okay? So just make sure you get negative space here underneath your armpits. So important. Please do not forget that. So importante. 2, 3. If you can hover your feet, hover your feet. It's quite fun. Use your breath. Exhale up and inhale down. Finish it out. Oh, I guess we finished it out. Okay, other side. Other side. We got the other side and the time is facing the other way. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. If one side is a little bit more challenging, that's okay. Take your time. You can always rest it for a second and then get back into it. Or just modify. 2, 3. Every time I say modify, I think Spotify. And then I'm like, I should be sponsored by Spotify. I don't know why I don't even really use it, but I should. Because my sister gave me her membership. Keep going. Why am I telling you this? 10 seconds. I think you guys know what it is when you just like are mumbling things. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Reverse crunch, crisscross feet, negative. What? Okay. Support your lower back. Woo! Oh, baby. Okay. Feet out. You're gonna bring it up as you come down. Crisscross, negative. Hey, that is fun. Bring it down. Crisscross, negative. So that negative, we're going slow, slow. If my lower back starts to fart, it's because I'm sweaty and my back is on the ground. Oh, baby. That sounds great. Keep going. Right. Ooh, my abs. They feel it. They love it. You love it. Pop. If the reverse crunch is too much, go ahead. You can plant your head on the ground and then have your knees bent and then press up. I was a little late on that, but that's okay. Okay, forearm. Why did I do this? Okay, pelvic form. Have your hand horizontal, your arm horizontal. You're gonna reach through, bring it up. Separate your feet as wide as you need to. Reach through, bring it up. Now, if this is too much, cat, that's very intense, no big deal. You're gonna come to both forearms and just dip to one side. If that's still too much, you can alternate or just hold it in that form. You're gonna feel it. This is awesome for the shoulders. Just make sure your hips are up, you're not sagging. And it's also awesome for the core, you'll feel that. Really reach through all the way. Eat your hair along the way for fuel. This whole time I'm like, I want long hair. I want to be like a mermaid. And then when I have it, now I'm like, it's everywhere. My boyfriend knows it's everywhere too. He's like, I find your hair everywhere. I'm like, I can't help it. All right, other side. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm such a beautiful, majestic beast. You got it. Whew. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. And the best part is he's growing out his hair, and now I braid it, but now he's gonna know the struggle. He's gonna know. You going? I'm so evil. Okay, 15 seconds. Whee! 10. Finish it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, that was fun. Okay, we got 3 ab moves left. 2 bicycle for the toe touch. Okay. So, opposite knee to elbow. 1, 2. Raise your feet up. Reach it up. Now, when you do that reach up, I want you to make sure press your belly button into the floor. Reach it up. You don't want to use your upper body to bring yourself up. Oh, my back farted. If you do that, you'll just put unneeded strain on your neck and your chest muscles, and they're already probably tight enough from the day. Now, if that's too much for you, you can keep both feet planted, knees bent, raise it up. I swear that was the mat. There it is again. Oh my God, 1, 2. Oh, that's just great. I'm so sexy. I'm so sexy. All right, guys, 2 more. Plank and jump. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, come to plank. So, find a ungross part. Jump your feet in. Just walk it back in the plank. Reset. Jump it in. Walk back in the plank. Reset. Now, what I mean by reset is most likely when we walk back, our butts will be up like this or a little bit lower. So you want to reset so your back is nice and neutral. And you'll feel that. You'll feel that in your core. And reset. If you really want to think about being strong in that plank, press your fingertips, palms in the ground. Really important to do that. Up. Keep it going, guys. Up. And back. Up. Okay. Okay. Last one. This is it. 2 side tap outs, extended plank. Okay. Come to a plank position again. I'm going to face this way so you can look at my other side. I don't know. Okay, so 1, 2, and from here, walk your hands forward, extend, walk them back. 1, 2, walk forward. If it's too much for the extended plank, I want you to just stick with taps or just holding a plank for like 5 seconds. Keep going. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And back. 1, 2. Finish it out. Okay. Okay. And back. And 1. And done. Whew. That was tough on the shoulders, especially. It's been a while since we've done a lot of abs like that together. So, thank you so much for joining me. We are going to cool down. So, very important to cool down. Look, the sun's coming out. It's like, thank goodness. Thank the 7. Thank the old gods and new. Game of Thrones. Okay, if you're gonna stick with me, awesome. If you're not, please do like this video before you go. Share it with your friends, family, Facebook, Twitter, etc. At @CatMooseyFitness is my Instagram. I talk a lot about mental health and I show cool pictures. So it's really cool. I hope I sold you on that. All right, let's cool down. All right, guys, let's stretch it out. I'm glad you're sticking with me. Let's come down to the ground. Have your right leg in front and lean it forward. Press forward. Whoo. and breathe. Now, you'll probably feel this in your hip flexors. So right here, they are what flexes like the hip. Wow. Scientifically, the hip flexors flex the hip. And really think about squeezing your hips together so you center yourself, otherwise you'll be kind of like sloppy. Don't be sloppy. All right, bring both hands to the inner part of that foot. Take that right hand, press the right leg out. And breathe. What is in my water? That's a lemon. All right, go ahead, sit it back. And you should feel this in those hamstrings, those calves. If you can go ahead and sit back on that hip all the way. Only if your body allows it. Make sure you listen to it, especially if you have bad knees, don't do that. Or this. Go ahead, bring it forward and switch. Left leg forward, press into it. And squeeze your hips together. Breathe. Keep breathing. Nice job, guys. And go ahead, sit back onto that hip. Give the hamstrings, calves, breathe. Keep breathing. And go ahead, bring it back. All right. Go ahead, bounce the feet together into butterfly. There's no need to bounce our knees though. Really starting to work more on flexibility, and by starting I mean continuing. Yeah, from all the years of like heavy lifting and kickboxing and all that stuff without stretching and taking care of my body, I've really hindered my flexibility and mobility. So I have years of undoing. So make sure, especially if you're just starting, lucky, then just to keep going with your flexibility, your stretching, it's so important. Just think about exercising to increase your longevity. The longevity of your body, so you can do things you love to do. Go ahead, bring it out. I know a lot of people have the mindset of exercise is for burning calories, and yes it does, but more importantly, it's to take care of your body, make it stronger, make yourself be able to do things all you love doing without pain. Breathe, and back. Whew. And go ahead, bring those knees together, wrap it around you. And if you can sit here, awesome. If you can, if it's not for you, it's okay, awesome. Come up here, or you can stand up. We're gonna clasp our hands in prayer, bring it to our left side, and you're gonna bring your elbow back. So it opens up the chest. You should feel that stretch right here. And breathe. Now remember, fitness journeys take a long time. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm working towards it, and that's the most important part, and to remind yourself that it takes time. You know, I know it's like, after a week you're like, I've been doing so great, where are my results? But it's like, it's not like that. Go ahead, bring it to the other side. So just keep going. It's all about consistency, and you will get to where you want to be. Keep envisioning it, and just keep working towards it. And if you need a week off, because you're going on vacation, it's okay. You don't have to beat yourself up about it. Just enjoy your vacation and get right back to it. And shake it out. Life's not meant to be like a slave or like have to go to the gym or something, you know? It's about having fun and being happy. All right, curl the toes underneath, push your hips back. Straighten out the legs, get the hamstrings, relax your neck. Keep breathing. Slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And roll the shoulders. Woo! All right, guys, go ahead. Left arm across the body and pull. Go over that left shoulder. Shake it out other side. Almost there, guys. Shake it out. Last one. Clasp the hands in front. Pull the shoulders in. Big inhale. And exhale. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. We are done for today. We did it. You guys did. We completed our crazy awesome workout for today. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Please do like this video before you go. Share it with your friends, family, on Facebook, Twitter, etc. Let me know if you struggle with long hair syndrome, and if you liked this 10-10-10 format. Please do follow me on Instagram at CatMooseyFitness. I say a lot of stuff about mental health, post those pretty pictures and all the things so you can see a little bit more of like what my life is like and get to know your trainer, stuff like that. If you do want to support my channel, that would be awesome. The link is down below in my description. All right, I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much again for joining me. Rawr.